I'd like to welcome you to North Charleston, South Carolina, Robert's Barbecue Sports Buzz. We are here now live at Robert's Barbecue at 5120 Ashley Phosphate Road. We are talking about the great win of South Carolina Gamecocks. The baseball team won a victory of 4-2. They beat Missouri. I am so glad that they spanked Missouri because of the way they acted at the basketball game a while back. And they insulted our coach, and she's a wonderful lady, and she deserves more respect than what they did. And I hope they learn a lesson about why we're the Fighting Gamecocks. And also, it was a late game. It was 2:40. There must have been rain delays. Baseball game must have been long because of the lightning, and it's supposed to be delayed an hour. And it was I don't know how they're going to do this at Omaha today. It's supposed to get worse each day as the schedule gets backed up more and more. And I hope they finish this thing soon because it's going to get delayed real bad. Another spot is Houston. Who would expect them to win the basketball and NBA tournament last night? Congratulations to Houston. They did pull a wonderful victory. And who would have thought that this would happen? And sure enough, the Houston Rockets and their baseball team both won a game. And I think they were both at home. I could be mistaken, and I know that everyone would be glad that Houston would win. Golden State Warriors have a job. I believe they still might pull it off. But just in case Houston's focused, I think they got more experience, and I think they're going to win this tournament, their section of the West Coast. And I believe the Boston's going to lose the East Coast. Cleveland Cavaliers will probably win that. And it will probably be LeBron James MVP on this deal. And he's going to be open agent next season, and somebody against him is going to have to pay a lot of money on it. I think that also that baseball season, Atlanta Braves are probably going to lose a few games right now. They're on a slump for some reason. They lost to the Phillies last night, and I think that's going to be going down. And I think the Braves are going to lose a few before they get back in this session. We got a long way to go to October in the World Series. But the Cubs are really on the move too. So I think they'll be great. And they'll have a great season this year. And it will be Boston, the Phillies, the Red Sox, the usual people that will be in Detroit Tigers might come back. They might be a wild card, but pretty soon they'll be coming back. I believe that also that the Gamecocks are going to be in the tournament in Omaha, and it'll be great deal with the deal. And South Carolina will win the whole enchilada. They got to face Arkansas today at 3 o'clock. I'll be paying attention, but the score last night was great. What a way to end the game in a double play and caught both of the outs. That was a great way to end the game. So we have topics. The weather here is looking like rain again this afternoon. So I hope when you're out and about that you don't get wet and rain though. And I will be live here and go streaming. We got our HD going. We are doing a live show. We know a lot of sports. Hockey is going strong. And everything looks great. There was a lot of exciting hockey being played right now. And they are really getting ready to go. And it's just going to be a busy sports season. And I hope everybody watches it and have a great time with it. But my penalty flag goes to the player in Missouri that tried to throw a 98-mile-an-hour pitch and try to hit our Gamecock batter. And if I was him, I'd be spanking him for real. And because that was uncalled for, they throw that kind of ball at our Carolina player. And I don't believe that it was right for him to do that. I think it should be unsportsmanlike penalty. They should have switched pitchers. And but nothing was done about it. Some words were spread. I think a fight was ready to break, and it should be deliberately thrown like that. Should be not right, and it should have been some kind of punishment on that player for doing that. That ball kind of is dangerous at 98 miles an hour. So we have a small report, except for the weather in Omaha is messing up the baseball tournament. And it looks like it's going to be backed up again today, probably worse every day. 90 to 100% chance of rain every day this week. And it don't look great for the tournament. I hope we don't have another game like last night, 10 o'clock play. It didn't end till 2:40. I looked at the watch. I watched the whole game, post and preseason, the deal with, the post-game shows and everything like that. So, I watched the whole thing. It ended at 3 a.m., and that was a long game. And I know that for a fact. Houston Rockets are going to be a great basketball tournament this season. Golden State might come back in it. Or look at what happened to Boston Celtics and LeBron James, and they came back and won the basketball tournament. Well, they're tied. They should be playing at Boston Gardens tonight. Boston might win tonight because they're at home. Home field advantage is usually great. So I think everything should be going fine to that. And I am streaming, and I am going to allow you to comment on the football kickoff rule that you can kneel. And I say this, people that don't like the way this country is being run should not kneel with the national anthem or sit down while it's being played. It's disrespectful, and they should be fined. And they do this, and it's not being loyal to America, and it's just disrespectful to do that. And when the national anthem is played, people should stand. For it is the United States of America, the greatest country you should live. You have more freedom than anybody has, and I know for a fact that if they don't like it here, there's other places as much money as they have, and they could go anywhere, northeast, southwest, and all the way in between. They are not allowed to disrespect our national anthem. So I'll talk to you guys later.